Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Young College Chef. So today I'm gonna actually be making Italian lasagna, which is a delicious recipe I've made it several times, and every time it tastes just as good. So let's see what we need. 1 pound of Italian sausage, 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, 3/4 pound of ground beef, 1 tablespoon of salt, half an onion, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 2 garlic cloves, 4 tablespoons of fresh parsley, 28 ounces of tomatoes, 12 lasagna noodles, 12 ounces of tomato paste, 16 ounces of ricotta cheese, 13 ounces of tomato sauce, 1 egg, half a cup of water, half a teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of white sugar, 3/4 pound mozzarella cheese, 1½ teaspoons of dried basil leaves, 3/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, and half a teaspoon of Fennel Seeds. Alright, so first things first, let's cut up the onion. Garlic cloves, I'm going to chop those up. Alright. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cook the sausage and the ground beef together, and we're going to do that for a couple minutes until they're relatively cooked all the way through, and then we're going to add the onions and the garlic. Alright, so now that the meat's halfway cooked through, what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to add the onions and the garlic to the mixture, and we're going to keep it there until all the meat's cooked through. Alright, so now that the meat is completely cooked, what we're going to do now is we're going to add it into a crock pot. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to add the 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, the 1 tablespoon of salt, black pepper, 2 tablespoons of parsley, all the tomato sauces, so the chopped tomatoes, tomato sauce, tomato paste, the water, sugar, basil, and fennel seeds. And we're going to add all that in here, and then we're going to leave it there for 1.5 to 2 hours on medium, on high heat. So on high heat, we're going to leave it there for 1.5 hours. Alright, you guys. So the meat's about halfway done. So what I'm gonna do now, as you guys can kind of see, I'm making the lasagna noodles right now. I decided to get whole grain noodles because I'm trying to be a little healthy. Working out, trying to lose muscle. I'm trying to gain muscle, lose fat. So I'm using whole grain muscle. And while the water is boiling, I'm gonna prepare the rest of the mixtures. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the ricotta cheese, and we're gonna mix it with the egg. The egg, half a teaspoon of salt, and then the remaining 2 tablespoons of parsley. Alright, so I preheated the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get aluminum foil, and I'm going to spray one side of it with cooking spray just so that the cheese doesn't stick to the top of it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lasagna into the preheated oven for 25 minutes, and then I'm going to take out the aluminum foil and bake for an additional 25 minutes. Now after that, I'm going to let it cool for about 15 minutes before serving. You can put, parsley on top if you want, or sprinkle more cheese on top. That's up to you. So this is my video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Definitely subscribe, you guys, and please leave comments below if I should do anything different or if you guys have any ideas to do anything better. So as a young college chef, signing off.